Hello, my name is Karin Baines, and it's good to be back with you guys again. Um, in fact, today I was going to record, but to be honest, this was a last minute decision I wanted to do. Um, in fact, earlier I was just seeing the last video I made was from 5 years ago on Easter Sunday. And y'all, let me tell you, since then, so much has changed in my life. My journey to God, along my journey and all. So about 5 years ago, the last video I posted on here was from Easter Sunday in 2014. I would like to make a long story short. In the following year, I had some things going on in my life, and I had to leave. I had to leave Revive because I started working full time, and um, just being an adult's not easy. You know, if you're a young adult going to school, working full time, it really is hard. It is, and I struggled a lot. Um, but after I left Revive, I didn't have a church home in 2.5 years until last year, um, because I converted to Catholicism last year. And before I go any further, I would like to ask, please, no one, please add any nasty comments and all about the Catholic Church or the Blessed Mother. I realize everyone has their different views and all, but I ask for respect, not just for myself, for the Lord and for the Blessed Virgin. Um, anyway, let me begin. So about a year ago, I was always curious about the Catholic faith. Because back then, I used to have friends who used to say that the Catholic Church was idolatry and all, with the saints and the Blessed Mother. When quite, and when to be honest, actually, that's not the case. Because the Catholic Church centers around Jesus. That's the main focus, is Jesus. Um, I converted last year. Like I said, I was curious about what Catholic Mass was like, so I looked it up on YouTube, and I started watching daily Mass. Um, my first time watching Mass, I fell in love with it. Just fell in love with hearing the Gospel, the hymns, and um, the Eucharist. When the priest would do the sacrifice of the Mass, I just fell in love with it. Because really, I really feel the Lord's presence in the Eucharist, and that's my favorite part of the Mass is the Holy Communion. Um, and so I started watching Mass online every day and all, and I didn't think I would actually go to a parish to actually attend Mass in person, but the Lord has different plans for us than we plan, and He knows best. God knows what He's doing. He does. And so I had a friend. My friend, she took me to a parish here where I live, and oh, I just fell in love. I fell in love with it. My first experience going to was seeing Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament. I remember my first time um, being in the Adoration Chapel and just spending that time with the Lord in the Blessed Sacrament in His presence. Excuse me. And then shortly before that, I started praying the Rosary, and I always carry my Rosary with me. And I had a dream that the Blessed Mother came to me. She came to me in my dream. She spoke to me. She was looking so beautiful, just with her face had so much love and compassion, and she was in all white. And I remember she said to me to pray the Rosary every day. And so I did. I learned how to pray the Rosary, and I just feel in my heart that she brought me closer to Jesus, and just praying the Rosary has changed my life since then. Along my journey this past year, I've had a lot of, amazing feedback from so many people. Um, and of course, I had some people who said to me that it was necromancy, praying to the Blessed Mother, praying to the saints and all. Um, I'm going to be honest here. I used to think that too, because I was Protestant before for 9.5 years, and I didn't understand what the Catholic faith. I didn't understand the Church until my own conversion, until I learned about the saints, the Blessed Mother. And to me, it makes sense. You know, what I had to go through, how I had to, what I had to deal with to get to where I am now in my life. Um, but anyway, I'm getting off subject here. I just wanted to share my testimony about my experience so far. It's like I said, the Catholic Church, the center of the church is Jesus. It's always been Jesus. I mean, our first love is Jesus in the Holy Eucharist. It really is. And our second love is the Blessed Mother, because Jesus gave us his mother. And Mary, she was chosen to bear the Son of God, and she gave us Jesus. Now, I know a lot of you, my Protestant brothers and sisters, you may not agree with me, but I ask you, you are parents, and can you picture the Blessed Mother? Just picture her right now, seeing her baby crucified, having to see him suffer so much. She suffered too when Jesus was on the cross when he died for our sins. And no parent wants to see their child suffer. I'm sorry. I always get a little emotional when I talk about that. um, but yeah, it's just, but she had faith. She trusted in God, and she trusted. And and then the Lord rose again on the third day, and yeah, it's just amazing how 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 my journey has gone so far. It really is, and I hope, hopefully, watching this video, I hope I'm making sense of what I'm trying to say here. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. My allergies. This Saharan sand out there, y'all. It's just, ugh. If you live in Texas, y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, and also there's one thing I like to add: praying the Rosary. I'm praying the mysteries and all about learning about Jesus and just meditating on his life. Like, for example, today is Friday, so it would be the sorrowful mysteries when Jesus was in the garden, praying and all, because he's preparing to get ready for what's about to happen next. That he's going to get arrested, and then he gets scourged at the pillar, he gets whipped, beaten, and all, and he has the crowning and all with the thorns, and having to carry his cross and being crucified. And just, it's just amazing how much the Rosary can change one person, because really the Rosary brings us closer to God. It brings us closer to Jesus. And our Blessed Mother, she is our mother. She, no matter what's going to happen, she's going to take care of her children. And like I said, I ask, please, no nasty comments and all. Out of respect, please. If you don't agree with my video, then please feel free to turn away, turn off switch to another video if you like. May God bless. And I just want to say one last thing and all. Right now, we're in a time where the entire world needs prayers, and brothers and sisters, we all need grace. We all need mercy. We all are sinners. And I ask you with an open heart to reconsider of what you think of the Catholic faith, and try to realize that possibly you may have been misinformed. If you'd like to learn more of the Catholic faith and all, or the Rosary, excuse me, I encourage you to, look it up online and all, or look my friend up. His name is Gabriel. He can look up on YouTube on Gabi After Hours or True Faith TV, because that's what I did, and I learned a lot from him. And or if you're a Catholic, or if you just fallen away from the church and all, or from the faith, excuse me, because things happen. I mean, life does happen and all. And if you've been hurt by people you trusted, I'm so sorry. I really am. You are in my prayers. I will pray for healing, and that may the Lord will protect you and comfort you in your time of need, and that you may be under Our Lady's mantle of grace. Anyway, I hope I made sense in this video what I was trying to say today. Thank you for listening to me, and I just want to say you all are in my prayers and all. And right now, I know we're going through a scary, hard time with this coronavirus. But just know that you are in my prayers. I will be praying to the Lord for everyone's protection, and I'll be praying for Our Lady's intercession and all the angels and saints to intercede for us all. And may God bless you all and keep you safe. Bye-bye.